Hey, this is Mikey from Coleman Tractor here. We're going to kind of show you today how to take this front end loader off this BX23S. This loader is pretty easy to take on and off. You can do it all from the seat. There's no getting off or on. Let me show you. Now, the first thing you want to do is raise the loader halfway up. Curl the bucket all the way down. That takes the pressure off of the stand. Next thing you want to do is pull the lever to let go of the stand. Once you do that, you want to curl it back so that stand goes down. Once you do that, put the loader down till the stand hits the floor, like so. Curl the bucket, pick the tires up just a little bit. That gets the pressure off of the couplers. These are the couplers. Pull them up. You got one on this side, you got one on this side. Once you do that, uncurl the bucket. Raise the saddles out of the holders. Make sure you get all the way clear. Once you do that, you want to back up. This gets you away from it where you can undo your valve there. Once you get away from it, turn your tractor off. Get all the pressure off of your hydraulics. That makes it where it's a lot easier to hook it up later on. Once you do that, you got a lock right here. You lock it. Once it's locked, you have a red pin right here. Pull it. It lets this bail up. It unhooks all your hydraulics at one time. Once you do that, you're unhooked. You can go do other things. So once you got done doing what you want to do and you want to hook it back up, the first thing you want to do is reach up here and grab your valve block. Put it back in there. As you can see here, there's dowel pins to make it where it's a lot easier to hook up. Once you get it down there, you take this lever, pull it around there, you'll hear it click. Once you hear it click, you're hooked up. Once you do that, you can unhook your valve. That gets you all back to going there. So what you want to do now is pull underneath that saddle there. Once you do that, you want to get right about right there and tilt your bucket. You got to make sure you're right underneath it. If you're not, it won't hook up. Once you do that, tilt the bucket all the way up. So right there, then you curl it in. You pump them wheels off the ground just a little bit. Lock it there. Lock it on this side. Raise it up. You might want to give it a little bit of throttle. Once you get it to here, you want to roll your bucket down. That puts your stand back up. Once you do that, you pull this lever here. That locks the stand into position. And you're ready to go dig some dirt. Now we're going to show you how to take the backhoe off. You always want to sit in the seat to take this off. You don't ever want to stand behind it, because if you stand right here or right here, you pull the wrong lever, you might get crushed. So we always want to be safe. We always want to be the seat with the engine running and operating this backhoe. Well, the first thing you want to do is let your outriggers down. You don't want them to hit the ground because you don't want the pressure on the pins. So you want to put them about 1 inch off the ground. Once you do that, you want to take your bucket, curl it out like this, put it flat on the ground like so. You kind of feel a little bit of a twist in your feet. That means that it's getting all the pressure off the pins. Once you do that, you get off the backhoe. You have a pin right here. You pull out, twist, it locks in. You've got another one on the other side just like it. And like I said, you don't want to stand anywhere near that, so you want to stay back here. Once you do that, pick the backhoe up like so, So you see it like that. Then you take the outriggers. What you want to do is clear these pins here. Then you take the outriggers and lift it out of the saddles down there. Once you do this, you take the seat, pick it up like that, turn it around. Once you do that, you want to move up about a foot. Then you turn the tractor off, and it's just like the loader. You want to get all the pressure off of it. So you want to take the outriggers and set it all the way down on the ground. Once you do that, take your levers like that, loosen them up, make sure that they have no pressure on them. You have a lock right here, just like the loader. That locks it where it won't have no pressure on it. Once you do that, you got this line here. You cap, stays with the backhoe. Have this line here. You need to cap it. It stays with the backhoe. Then you have this line here. It's a dual line. This line has to go back in here. And when you do that, you just push down like that, lock it in, you're ready to go do other things. So you got done doing what you need to do, and you want to hook this backhoe back up. What you want to do is unhook this hose that we put back in the tractor, back to the backhoe with this in here. Then you've got the other one here. Take the cap off of it, put it back in the tractor. You'll hear it click, that means it's in. The other one here, hook it back up, click, it's in. I didn't tell y'all, these are flat face couplers. So what that means is you don't have any leaks, oil on the ground. Another thing is they're easier to hook up than the old Pioneer fittings. Once you've got that all hooked up and everything, what you want to do is start the tractor. Once you start the tractor, you want to pick up the outriggers. And what you're trying to do here is get this pin above the hooks down there, or the saddles we call them. Once you do that, get on your tractor, and you want to back up into the hooks. Once you've done that, get off your tractor and make sure that you're in the hooks. Once you do that, take your outriggers, let them down, get them about an inch off the ground. Then what you'll do is you'll take your backhoe, unlock it, push it back up, and put it back in the pins up there. Once you do that, you want to lock your pins. The pin we're talking about is this silver lever. Pull it out. You heard it click in, that means it's in. Once you do that, raise your outriggers up. If they're too slow for you, give it a little throttle. Now you're ready to dig.